Yesterday in the transfer window was a mixed bag. We made signings we weren't expecting to make. We made signings we were expecting to make. We had 3 games and were, well, competitive, but at the same time didn't score or get any points. It was a confusing day yesterday. I didn't know whether to be happy or devastated. We'll find out today if we get a clearer picture of whether we're looking forward to this season or whether we really are genuinely in for a long slog in our first year at La Liga level. 2 debuts to be made today. Montes and Robertone will be playing for the very first time. If you want to find out how they found themselves in our starting lineup, then certainly watch yesterday's transfer deadline day special. It was a ride, to say the least. So far this season, we've played 3 games. We've lost 3 games. We've scored 0 goals. We've not been getting battered in any of them, though. And that's crucial for me to know that we can compete at this level once things start to click. So I'm kind of hoping they click today. Betis, Valencia, Eibar. 4 points, maybe? Certainly a win at home against Eibar. Maybe sneak a point against Betis. Expect to lose at the Mestalla. That's my initial thoughts ahead of today's episode. Anything on the board would be great. In the goal scored tally and the points tally as well. Yikes. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this 3rd season and looking forward to a successful first season at La Liga level. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell ticked so you don't miss out on any more. And we'll jump straight in at home against Betis. Our opponents today, Real Betis, start with Martin in goal. A 4-2-3-1 for them with Moreno, Mina, Bartra and Emerson at right back. Alenia doesn't start. Tapia and Rodriguez are their 2 holding midfielders. Alenia does start at cam. Chervi and Plano on either side of him with Loren up top. Wasn't sure if they were going to start new signing colours, Alenia. Obviously, we tried to get him in the summer transfer window for free, and he went to Betis before we were able to. Can understand why he went there over coming to recently promoted Mallorca, especially after the way that we've started the season and the fact that they are up in 4th. Robertone with his first touch. We might as well give Montes his first touch as well. 2 new signings, hopefully to breathe some fresh air into the side and give us new hope for this season to try and maybe get a top half finish in La Liga this season. We'll wait and see. Oh, that's loose. And Krufre gets to that. And Brenner can continue. Brenner can't continue. Driving forward and finding Laurent, who turns well, has support as well. It had to be Alenia, didn't it? It absolutely had to be. 10 minutes in, we trail by 1-0. Betis take the advantage. And the man that we showed some interest in denies us a clean sheet for the 4th straight game in La Liga. Drags the defender one way, then the other. Casas couldn't deal with it. The entire defence couldn't deal with it. And we are 1-0 down. Emerson pushing forward from right back. Nice block. And now Emerson's out of position. Lamkelze quickly inside to Sheriff Bay. I need the support. Brenner is there. Insua's making movement. Here's Robertone. Oh, it's a heavy touch, but he gets to it. He's taken down. We'll have a free kick in a really promising position. Just got to that, Lucas Robertone ahead of the defender. Now, who has... Well, Robertone apparently has great free kicks. Can it be a debut free kick goal at home for Lucas Robertone? We'll put some power on it. We'll put some dip on it. We'll time it well enough. It is a wonderful debut free kick goal for Lucas Robertone. We've waited since season 1 for that. I've wanted him since day dot. And he is making his mark here at Mallorca. Inside 20 minutes on your debut, that's how you announce yourself as a new signing. Well then, let the history books note, our first goal back at La Liga level is scored by brand new signing Lucas Robertone with a stunning free kick. Welcome to La Liga, welcome to Mallorca, Lucas. Vamos! Really, Brenner trying to get there, and Yerry Mina, the former Everton centre-back, in there to get rid of it. Into Rodriguez and forward to Oscar Plano. He has the run of Emerson on the right-hand side. He's onside and has support back here if he needs to lay it to a teammate. Rodriguez finds Alenia. No second goal for him. No second goal for Betis, thanks to Koke Vegas blocking at the feet of the arriving striker. Very, very nearly behind for a second time, but thankfully Koke Vegas does keep it out. Plano into Lauren. Montez can't outmuscle Lauren. Twice. Oh, good block. And away. Oh, we're pushing our luck defensively, but somehow we're still in the game. Kufre drawn out of position. Over the top, looking for Carles Alenia. Brings it down well. Montez has defended well so far. Couldn't stop Oscar Plano a moment ago. Drawn out wide here. Trying to deal with it. Gets a foot in again. He's been pretty unlucky in the tackle so far, Montez. And again, getting the ball away, but still not recovering possession. But we've wasted enough time that hopefully, once the ball either goes out for a throw or goes backwards, the referee should blow his half-time whistle. But still we continue. Lauren. Oh, given away. 1-1 at half-time. Kelze in Sewer is there. Brenner. Arriving is Lucas Robertoni. We'll use Casas. Fanwell. And into Brenner again. And in Sewer. Bay's made a good run. I'm not going to get it to him, but we will find Lam Kelze. Brenner. Bay is here and Brenner is there. I think he's offside. I'm not sure. He is buried, but won't count. But showing that we can break open their defensive line. This might be an opportunity to win a game here today. We shall try. Glad to see the back of Carles Alenia because he's been so dangerous in this fixture so far. Victor Camarasa coming on, though, is certainly just as dangerous, so it's not getting any easier for us. But whilst we still have our 1-1 scoreline, we are still looking like we'll get our first point of the La Liga season. Rodriguez into Lauren. Runners around him. Sapia finds Camarasa. And wide. I thought that was in. I genuinely thought he'd found the target there. Another let-off for us. We are struggling to deny opposition teams plenty of opportunities. We've not been good enough defensively in La Liga so far this season. And certainly we've not been good enough offensively either with a lack of goals. It'll click eventually. It'll click. This is a much more difficult step up to La Liga. Chasing shadows a little bit at the minute here. Tapia to Camarasa. Forward to Lauren. Look at the run. The pass is perfect. The finish is just as good. Francisco Servi makes it 2-1 to Betis. And we're going to have to make some changes. Going to have to make some changes in Suroff and Rodriguez coming on. And I will bring Pujon in midfield for Bay as well. Oh, I'm not sure. Well, maybe they've had a lot of chances. Just because I'm not sure we deserve to be 2-1 down. But a defeat, it looks like it's going to be here now, despite our fight back and our equaliser in the first half and our defensive efforts in this second 45. It does look like now with that late goal, we will still be seeing and tasting defeat. Unless I can find, Brenner with that ball was what I was going to say, but unfortunately played it to Pujmal instead. Yikes. I think it's going to be 4 defeats from 4, lads. Nice tackle by Ismail Casas. Has to be now. On the counter, as we're into stoppage time, Tapia is with me, but Mbula has the stamina to get away and the pace too. Question is just, can anyone join me here? I'll pull it back. Oh, it beat the keeper, but didn't beat the man at the back post. The defender steps in and denies us a last gasp equaliser. And it will be 4 defeats from 4 La Liga games so far this season. It certainly feels... Wow. Okay, that's not good enough. It certainly feels like we are the newly promoted side so far. And that should put us bottom, and does. It's fine. Valencia next. Dubravka in goal for Valencia. They're playing a 4-4-2 here. Gaia Diop, Foyth and Daniel Vass at right back. In the midfield, they've... Marcus Thuram, Rongier Ratic and Jared Bowen. And then up top, Moy Gomez and Kasper Dolberg. Strong team from Valencia, as you would expect. Fantastic setting for a game of football. Love the Mestalla as a ground. It's a shame that they'll be moving from there sooner rather than later, Valencia. But for now, we have the opportunity to play here again. And hopefully get a point on the board. Bay to Carlos Mane, who's getting the start ahead of Lam Kelze, who has been poor so far this season. It's all about a goal in the Real Madrid game. Hopefully there's going to be a goal in the Mallorca game. They're backed off in Sewer here. Thomas Müller scoring the goal for Real Madrid. Martin Dubravka making the save for Valencia. Into Dolberg. Nice turn. Moy Gomez. Not Moy Gomez, it's Maxi Gomez, isn't it? Not Moy Gomez. Moy Gomez plays for Villarreal, at least he did. Oh, driven finish from Rongier. And Valencia have themselves a 1-0 lead. We cannot stop conceding goals. There's been such a jump between La Liga Smartbank and La Liga Santander. We are really struggling to keep a clean sheet in this division. Hopefully, after scoring a goal against Betis, we will turn the corner with regards to goal scoring. And even if we can't stop the opposition from getting onto the score sheet, hopefully we can outscore them. Brenner into Bay. I'll look for Brenner again, who does now have a 5-star weak foot, but still going to prioritise his right-hand side. Oh, even though his head isn't going to get on the end of that. Keep that in, please. Well done, Insua. Support here from Mbula. Finding the space. Brenner's there. And the run from Bay. That's a good turn, actually, from Bay. We'll look for Carlos Mane. Out of his feet. Look to bend it. Too hot to handle first time around from Martin Dubravka, but does keep the ball out. We're creating opportunities here. We're more in this game than we were in the Betis one. That's for sure. Even though we're 1-0 down. Brenner keeps possession well. Look at Bay making a move. Here's Brenner. Look at Insua making a move. Oh! I tried to play in Insua. It nearly fell to Bay. Neither man played through one-on-one. So close to sending through a teammate to try and score the equaliser. Ismail Casas is defending that really well. And we'll look down the line. Can we get a goal back before the break? I've got numbers here if everybody decides to come forward for me. Lovely ball by Bay looking for Mane, but he can't get to it. Daniel Vass has the acceleration to keep me out, and we will trail at the break. La Liga is tough. Casas down the line looking for Mbula. Keeps it in nicely. Let's start the second half well, shall we? Robertone to Brenner. Mane's on the run. Bay's on the run. They're backing off everyone, but there's just not enough room to get a shot out. Robertone, Insua. Need that high ball control. Rongier just flattening him, but Robertone's there to pick up the loose ball. And now, Insua trying to find some space. Oh, God, they're so tough to break down. Valencia. Oh, that's poor. Can we make them pay for that? Come on, Brenner, make me run, please. Oh, I tried the 1-2. Oh, it could work. Insua! Golazo! Mallorca 1, Valencia 1. Insua with the captain's armband. Yes! Finally level against Los Blancos. How Insua's shrugged Yerry Mina aside there, I'm not sure, because he's not strong, Federico Insua, but he's smashed that home. Is this the time for a point in La Liga? Maxi Gomez to Marcus Thuram. Lovely little ball roll. Excellent dribbling from the Frenchman. And the shot very well saved by Koke Vegas. Marcus Thuram turning out to be an absolute baller. Who knew? Striking it well on his left foot, and that is destined for the top corner. And Vegas at full stretch makes a very good save. Rongier, their goal scorer, going off. And I'm not sure who that was coming on. Lovro Meyer. I don't recognise the name. Go on, Kufre. Go on, Kufre. I've got no one to cross to, though. Back here is Carlos Mane. Back there is Insua. Robertone. Insua looking for Brenner. I think he's offside. He's tucked it away. And not for the first time today. Brenner has the ball in the back of the net for a potential 2-1 lead. And it's chalked off. Stay on side, boy. Now I've got him on getting behind. Now he's always offside. Before he was never up there. And now he's too far up there. Middle ground. Middle ground. Find it. Maxi Gomez over the top looking for Kasper Dolberg. This doesn't bode well. And tucked away. Valencia back in front at the Mestalla. Just one simple ball over the top. And our backline parts like the Red Sea. Top finish. But how simple was that for them? Just one ball from midfield over the top of our entire defensive line. And we're behind again. Just when I thought we were maybe turning the corner, it's Betis all over again. Now, can we score a second goal in a game legitimately for the first time? Not yet. was hoping to try and play him back in again. Danny Rodriguez off the bench. Bay around the corner to Carlos Mane. Carlos Mane with no room, but someone to pass to. Brenner. Challenge from Issa Diop. I was pulling the trigger there and then. Oh, perfectly timed interception by the former West Ham man. And now here come Valencia looking for a third. Real Madrid have equalised against Sociedad. But they were 2-1 down is a bit of a shock at home. Daniel Vast forward here to seal the victory for Valencia, though, if they can. I can't believe I didn't get that shot away with Brenner. I was so close to pulling the trigger and potentially firing us back level. Counter-attack, go. Sheriff Bay into Carlos Mane. Danny Rodriguez is on for Insua. It's the only change we've made so far. Find him. Oh, Jordi Mbula, you were key for us in so many opportunities last season and again! Oh, is that the moment? Jordi Mbula is vital to how we play. And he may just have scored us our first point of the new season. We do not look cut out for La Liga football in the opening 5 games. But finally, in game number 5, we've snuck a point late on. Are we going to kick on now? I said I expected 4 points today. I thought the point would come against Betis, not Valencia. But that is to be our first point in La Liga. If I could send Brenner through, it could be our first 3 points in La Liga. Oh, we're off the mark! We are off the mark. Time to go home and welcome Eibar. Come here. I want my first win now too. We are the joint lowest scorers in the league with Elche, both having 3, but Eibar only have 4 goals so far. Manquillo and Jedvaj in their starting lineup, as well as Inui on the left-hand side. They're playing a 4-4-2, similar to Valencia, but with, rather obviously, lesser quality. So if we can do well against a 4-4-2 of Valencia, well enough, against a 4-4-2 of Valencia's talents, then this, on paper, should be more straightforward. This is probably the first game of the season so far, to be fair, with Betis and Barcelona and Valencia, where we would be expected to get a win. None of the other games this season that we've had to this point would you say that we've been expected to get 3 points in, or even, really, expected to get a point in. So, this is the moment. This is where we prove to ourselves and to the fans that we are genuinely ready for La Liga. But I'm going to need to shoot again another time if I'm to get myself a 1-0 lead. Maybe that will come now. Jordi Mbula into Brenner. Insua's there. No, Jedvaj is defending very well so far. Niederlechner played in. Kufre's out of position. And they've got a lot of bodies forward here. Oh, one of which was Alabe. I tried to get to that. Oh, it didn't let me because it was going to be a goal kick. Eibar looking like they could offer some threat offensively. Just because they're one of the lowest goal scorers doesn't mean that they're not going to be any sort of threat. Technically, we've scored less. So they should be just as worried about us as we are about them. A goal opportunity at both ends in the same highlight there as Mane will throw the ball to Insua, who just had that chance. Lucas Robertone is there, and Mbula is here. And Brenner is pointing where he wants it, and Brenner will get it where he wants it. And, oh, Brenner will miss the target. That was a better angle than Insua had a moment ago. Lovely ball through to him by Mbula, but smashed across the face of goal and wide. Kim Min-jae to Bay. Mane could get in behind here. Despite Brenner being asked to get in behind, he's really not getting in behind. And Mbula's gotten to that one. Oh, and a mistake from the goalkeeper, and we lead! Eibar, causing their own downfall there. Was it that, I don't know whether he expected the man in front of him or the defender to get a touch, and as such, tried to just wait for something so he didn't commit. I need to see the replay. It's a good header by Mbula, but it's not amazing. And the keeper, he's just, I don't know whether he turned to try and save it and was put off by the 2 men coming towards him. I'm really not sure, but Jordi Mbula is the man of the moment today. So, it's not that good a header. It's just on target. But it turns out, on target was all we needed. Vamos! 1-0 Mallorca! Corner for Eibar to try and fight back immediately. Oh, Benedetto wins the header. He should have left that go, Robertone. And we would have had a goal kick if they scored from this resulting corner. I will be pretty frustrated. understandably. Inui with the ball in, and Benedetto has the header again, but Coco Vegas is right behind it, and we will just slow things down and hold on to the ball for now. With no wins to our names so far, and that being only our 4th goal of our league campaign in our 6th fixture, I am not taking anything for granted. But against a side that have only scored 4 goals themselves, this is a wonderful opportunity for a clean sheet, was the rest of that sentence. That now is null and void. 1-1. Down the line looking for Mbula. Does manage to keep hold of possession, and they weren't paying attention to the run and movement of Robertone there. Insua will leave that for Bay. We've got Sevilla next in the first game of tomorrow's episode, but Insua could look for Mbula here as we look for a second goal in today's... Oh, he's offside, and Bay was at the back post just waiting to nod that home. That could have been such a good move. It was such a good move. We are getting in the habit of scoring more goals for being offside, because that certainly would have ended up in the back of the net. Oh, we're scoring just as many goals, having just as many goals chalked off as we are actually counting at the minute. Thankfully, they're offside as well, although that one certainly was dealt with by the defender, so no missing opportunity there for Eibar to grab themselves another goal, because we would have kept that out. And Mbula, I've got Robertone here with me, and he's got Brenner, and he's got Insua, and Federico Insua couldn't miss. Absolutely couldn't miss. 2-1 Mallorca. Lead taken again. This time we'll hold on to it. Niederlechner into Zizou. Hopefully not challenging in a Zizou to give them a Zidane-esque piece of talent. I'll lift this looking for Brenner, who should get to it and has done. Are we about to score 3 for the first time this season? Yes, we are! Goals and maybe score 3 points as well. 3-1 Mallorca. The point against Valencia lifted us off bottom into 19th again, and this victory could see us rocket up and clear of the drop zone. A vital 3 points against a side that we should be beating if we want to consider ourselves able to stay in this division. And we're proving our point here, and I needed this. Oh, it's a great ball. It's an excellent header, and it's a top save from Coque Vegas. Niederlechner looking to get them a second. Dug the cross out of nowhere. Yes, I'm aware I need a haircut, by the way. Don't worry. Waiting for barbers to open in the next couple of weeks. Up we go. Burgos wins that header. Coque Vegas with the save. I am contemplating, although he has been decent in this game, Coque Vegas, giving Asenjo a game or two just to see if it improves our defensive efforts. And the way that we've been conceding goals. We might be scoring more here, though, as Bay has the space to come into. And on his favoured left foot, we do score a 4th. Putting Eibar to the sword. 3 points for us, please. Thank you very much. With 4 goals. We've scored more in this one game than we had in the previous 5 combined. Yeah! Corner being turned, maybe? Or just a one-off? We'll have to wait till tomorrow to find that out. Edvi lifts that forward, but it's not going to be enough for Eibar. None of it was good enough for Eibar. They equalised, but we rallied in the second half and really showed what quality we have at the club. Finally, that shines through. We performed not quite that well, but not far off it in yesterday's episode against Barcelona and against Villarreal on the opening day as well, but weren't able to get the result. Finally, we do. Finally, we do. 4 points from our last 2 games sees us up to 17th and out of the bottom 3. Vamos! We're off the mark points tally-wise, and we're off the bottom and moving forward. Tomorrow, Sevilla, Atleti, yikes, Deportivo, Bilbao and Real Madrid. It's not going to get any easier, and I don't think we'll be progressing much further tomorrow, but Sevilla, Atleti and Real Madrid will pose 3 very, very, very difficult tests. But I tell you what, I'm in a better spirit and more confident now after that game against Eibar than I was half an hour ago. That's all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. And I will see you tomorrow for what looks like is going to be a bit of a blockbuster episode. I'll see you then.